Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like it's gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but you been moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's one or two. She come on asking me why I keep calling her sister because it make me snooze. I wanna just like it was done, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me when you coming through. For sure. I'm an all-star.
Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the setting for the Celtics. The marksman, the finisher, call him whatever you like. Lauri Markkanen is looking to lead his team to victory tonight as they await tip-off against the Magic. Celtics, Magic, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting five for Boston. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Avdia out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for Orlando, Jalen Duren out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Quickly against DiVincenzo. Lets it go. And it's Quickley with a miss. Here's Jokic. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Pass to Avdia. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Johnson. And he buries his first look.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Grimes. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Count it.
Markkanen doing a nice job. Cutting with purpose after the screen, folks. I mean, he's extremely hard to guard in these sets because he's intentional about his cuts.
Now here's Johnson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Hunter, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And so here is Orlando following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Mitchell, and he gets that one.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Avdia following the bucket by the Magic. Stolen by Quickly. And here's Hunter for three. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Now here's Duren. No points yet. Great D that time from Jokic.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Avdia, good.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Quickly with the ball. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Wiggins, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dunn in for Hunter. Jovic, he's checked in for Boston. Jerome comes in for Avdia. Wiggins outside. Quickly up top. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And Grimes pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Orlando leading. Oh, there's the alley.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Jerome. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Kennard, he's checked in for Orlando. Rollins comes in for Quickly. Here's Rollins. 8 points in his last time out. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Wiggins outside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Rollins. And Grimes pulls it down. For Boston, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Jerome passes to Jovic. Here's Jerome, defended by Dunn. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Duren, the pass to Dunn. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Grimes. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Grimes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Kennard. And he makes it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Jerome. He has 6. Four on the clock. Puts it up. Again, Boston.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and the reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Boston leading by 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Ty Jerome is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Counted. Avdia's gotten his second bucket.
Aggressive drive to the rack. If that's who his defender's going to be, he has some weight to throw around to his advantage.
Here's quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Avdia outside. Back to Jerome. Over quickly. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And so here is Orlando following the bucket by Boston. Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Orlando making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Jovic is checked in. So he gets them both. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Doesn't go for him. Orlando trailing here. On the wing quickly. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Pass to Jerome. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Quickly, passes to Hunter. Over Markkanen. And Orlando again with the bucket. The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Johnson against Jokic. Now here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. And the shot's good. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
From deep, Mitchell. And another 3 for Orlando.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
So, for the Magic, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Johnson. Wiggins comes in for Dunn. And it's Rollins in for Quickly. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Markkanen finds DiVincenzo. Here's Grimes. To the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. From deep, Mitchell. And Grimes pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
It's good. Markkanen's got 6.
Good decision making. He scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Duran. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Pass to Jovic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Kennard, he's checked in for Orlando. The Celtics also with a sub. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jovic. Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. And he gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 3.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Markkanen. And it's Boston scoring again.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Duran. Kennard with it. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 5 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Grimes, the pass to DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against the Bulls, they can't come out too pumped up just because they're facing the top team in the West. If they can minimize mistakes and not give away points, they could come out with a big victory. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Grimes' shot is off. Magic leading by 6.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Now DiVincenzo. To stop the run. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly. But
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They were able to take control in the second. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jalen Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Duren in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Jokic. Again, Boston.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Pass to Duren. Now Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Avdia.
Denny Avdia. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Avdia. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Jovic, he's checked in for Markkanen. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Mitchell.
Excellent defense from Mitchell. His coaches and teammates appreciate his hard work.
Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Grimes. DiVincenzo with it. And here's Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Jovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Dunn, he's checked in for Hunter. Jerome's checked in for Boston. Here's Avdia, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Here's Duren. Great D that time from Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Jerome. Check by Mitchell. Jerome, that's good.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And here's Mitchell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Celtics foul. Jovic. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
The free throw drops for Quickly. Orlando making some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Duran. Kennard comes in for Johnson, and it's Rollins in for Mitchell. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Gallinari comes in for Jovic. Jerome passes to Avdia. Here is DiVincenzo, guarded by Quickly. Gallinari for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
That's tipped. DiVincenzo with a steal. Pass to Cornette. There's the double team with Quickly. Avdia outside. On target from range. And now a 3-point Celtic lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Hunter's checked in for Quickly. Markkanen's checked in for Boston. Outside Hunter. Pass to Rollins. He drops it from range. Rollins has got 5 now.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
DiVincenzo, pass to Avdia. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Rollins. He's got 5. Done. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Off the outside. Releases. Again, Boston.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Denny Avdia making it happen for Boston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Jokic, Lauri Markkanen out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Grimes. Mitchell grabs a miss. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Duran. Count it, and the foul. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duran is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
So it's Boston now. DiVincenzo, pass to Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Fires it. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia getting it done today.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
DiVincenzo, pass to Grimes. Lets it go from deep. Rejected by Mitchell. Duran finds Johnson. Here's quickly. That one's good. This game is all even.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Avdia outside. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Shooting for Boston, Denny Avdia. At the line for one.
Magic trail by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
DiVincenzo finds Jokic to the middle. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Pass to Duran. Rebounded by the Celtics. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Avdia. And here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Quickly with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Pass to Duran. Now quickly. Over Avdia. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Outside. DiVincenzo. 19-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Able to connect from the mid-range when given the opportunity. Nice shot that time from Dante DiVincenzo.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Denny Avdia.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Yep, that one goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Donovan Mitchell. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Hunter up top, defended by Abdia. Hunter, good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Abdia. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. Hunter with the ball. Quickly from outside. Gets the three to fall.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot from inside. And Jokic with a nice bucket inside.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Boston making a switch here. Fournette's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Markkanen. Wow! Markkanen leaving his mark inside.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Hunter can't get it to go. I think a bucket here, Graham, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Now Markkanen. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and great run to finish it off.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's DiVincenzo. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Turn, I raise my hand, 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said. Got the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him.